Stanley Porter here, your online personal trainer and co-author of The Wait Is Over, here to give you some quick advice on how to exercise for weight loss. So there's three populations I want to talk to because one size doesn't fit all. So it's very important that you mine or dig for the advice that is most relevant to you. There's a lot out there on the internet, and we're just going and grabbing things left and right and trying to apply them to our lives. They may not be the best strategies. So I'm going to be very specific. There's three populations I want to talk to. The first is those who don't have exercise equipment and walking is your main form of exercise. First of all, congratulations to you. If you're making a decision to get out and walk, I want to applaud you because movement, any type of movement, is better than no movement. Movement is life. If you're trying to lose weight, I do want to encourage you to understand that just walking alone is probably not going to be enough. All right. So how do we take where you are and get you a step further? So let me leave you with a couple of pieces of advice if cardio is your main type of workout. The first one is I want you to consider doing intervals. So that means if you're walking for 20 minutes, I want you every 5 minutes to switch up your pace. So you can walk for 5 minutes and then maybe jog for 60 seconds or 2 minutes, whatever your body will allow, and then go back to walking. Switch up. It's called an interval for a reason. I'm going to walk for a little bit and then I'm going to jog. I'm going to give you another option for interval training. You can walk for a little bit and then do some kind of compound strength exercise. So maybe you're going to drop down and do some push-ups and then get up and start walking again. Maybe you'll stop right on the path or go to the side and do some air squats. When I say compound exercises, these are exercises that involve more than one body part to complete. So if I'm squatting, I've got my lower back, I've got my quads, I've got my glutes. They're all being activated during that exercise. If I'm doing push-ups, I'm activating my shoulders, my chest, and my triceps, and some of my core. Same with the squats. When you exercise multiple muscle groups, you are burning more calories. Well, again, losing weight is about burning more calories than you consume. You want to operate at caloric deficit, and if you're just walking, you may not be operating at that much of a caloric deficit. But if you add intervals, because when your heart rate goes up, you're also expending more calories. So if I'm walking, my heart rate is going at a certain pace, so I'm burning a certain number of calories. But once I start jogging, heart rate goes up, and that's going to expend more calories. Same thing if I drop down and do some push-ups every 5 minutes, or if I do some air squats every 5 minutes, heart rate's going to go up, and I'm recruiting more muscles into the activity. The second group I want to talk to are people who have some exercise equipment but no guidance. All right, so maybe you have a battle rope hanging around the house, or maybe you have a few dumbbells, a kettlebell, maybe a couple of gliders. This also applies. This advice to people who have a gym membership and you're kind of casually going to the gym, but you don't have a trainer. You're not sure what you're doing. You do go from one machine to the next. This advice is for you. Okay, you have some equipment, but not a lot of guidance. My advice to you is to make sure that you are working the three main muscle groups: chest, back, and legs. When I say main, I mean largest muscle groups, because those are going to have you performing compound movements, as I previously explained for the cardio people. And you want to do those, you need to be aware of an exercise split. So I'm going to give you two suggestions. One is you can do a full body workout every other day, 3 times a week. So if I come into the gym or if I'm at home, I need to figure out, well, what are some great chest exercises? What are some great back exercises? And what are some great leg exercises? So I'll come in, let's say it's Monday. I'm going to do a chest exercise, a back exercise, and a leg exercise. Maybe 2 per, all right? And that could take me, well, if you're doing about 3 or 4 sets. So a set is, if I do 10 repetitions of something, that's considered one set. Whatever the rep range is, 8 to 10 repetitions, 10 to 12 repetitions, that's considered one set. So I'll do a set for chest, a set for back, a set for my legs. Again, you got to choose the exercises, and you repeat those exercises 3 to 4 times. So 3 to 4 sets. And then you can go back and do another chest exercise, a different one, another back exercise, another leg exercise. And that should take you to about 30 to 45 minutes. Again, this is not for the advanced exerciser. This is for the intermediate person who's going kind of casually or has some things at home and not quite sure what to do. One split I'm suggesting is to do every major muscle group, chest, back, and legs, every other day. Okay, so you're getting a full body workout 3 times a week. Another way you could do is break it up and do upper body, chest and back, and you can throw in some shoulders and arms if you want on one day. Do legs, wait a day, do legs, skip a day, and then do full body. Take some exercises from your upper body that you did on upper body day, take a few of the exercises you did for lower body and put them all together on that third day. My co-author, Nikisha Nunn, and I write about that in our book, The Wait Is Over. There's a suggested workout plan for upper body one day, lower body another, and then full body. So you can check out The Wait Is Over if you want for that particular workout. Now I want to speak to the people who are a bit further along, a little bit more advanced. So those are the people who are probably working with a trainer. So I'm speaking to my clients who are a part sometimes of fitness challenges, and they're wondering, well, what can I do to step up? And that's what I'm asking people. Who, if you're at an advanced level, the question is, how can you step it up? Let me let me pause for a second and say, if you're doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to get the same results. So you have to figure out how to step up your game. And let me also say something else. Not everyone needs to step up their game right away. If you're just starting a new program, it may not be time to ramp up things. But I'm speaking if you feel like you've hit a plateau and you're not losing any more weight or you're not seeing transformation, you may have to do something different. So to those of my clients and for those other people who have been working out for a while and are pretty much aware of what they need to be doing and are working out 3 to 4 or maybe 5 times a week, and that's not a problem for you, but you're hitting a plateau, you might need to step it up. And so my quick advice would be, maybe you want to do a little bit more cardio. Again, this is exercise for weight loss. And if you're hitting a plateau where your weight loss goals are concerned, maybe, just maybe, adding 15 to 20 minutes of cardio either in the morning or in the evening would be great. Now work this around your workout. So if you're working out in the morning, like with your trainer, or you're in the gym doing 45-minute workout, wait till the end of the day and do your cardio session, and vice versa. If you work out with the weights and with your trainer in the evening, then get up and do it in the morning. Okay, you have to make time for this if you're trying to break the plateau. Otherwise, you're just going to get the same results. So adding a little bit a morning or evening cardio session, and I suggest you can use some of the same advice I gave to the cardio people at the beginning of the video. All right, you may be working with treadmills and ellipticals, and we can talk about that another time. I figure if you are at the point where you're working out 3 to 5 times a week consistently and you know your way around the gym, you can figure out what to do with the machines. If you need any extra advice, feel free to hit me up. Now also I want to say, for those who are exercising a lot, maybe your second workout of the day is going to be more flexibility focused. So you could do something like yoga, or you can do, use the foam roller and do some stretches as such, because your body is under a lot of pressure and a lot of stress from all of the workouts that you're doing. So you may need to spend some time increasing circulation and breaking up or reducing inflammation, all right, in your body. And that can also help, you push you further towards your goals. Because I know some people who work out a lot and their body is just super tight and they end up getting injuries. And those injuries set those people back from training. So now they have to take a few days off to let their bodies heal when they could have been stretching all along, reducing inflammation, increasing circulation so that they could stay in the game. So when I say 2 a days or twice a day or your second workout, on the days where you're training, you need to figure out if you're going to do a second session in the morning or a second session in the evening. And you also need to figure out if that second session is going to be more cardio and maybe some abs, or is it going to be a time to stretch? Okay, so this is just basic information. There's obviously more conversations we can have about this. You can hit me up at stanleyporter.net. I do have fitness challenges that I'm running. So the schedule is released online, or you can follow the Stanley Porter Fitness page on Facebook to see when the next fitness challenge, 12-week fitness challenge is going on. I also have online group classes if you'd like to be a part of those. Again, stanleyporter.net. Until the next time we connect, be happy and be healthy. And remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. All right? Stay focused.